In a corner of the world where time is measured in spoonfuls of spice and not hours, there's a man. A man whose hands were made for mixing food, but were probably forged by the god of gastronomy himself. This man lives in a food stall so full of flavor that if you walk by, you leave smelling like curry, grilled meat, and love. And he has a newspaper on the counter, maybe to read while waiting for orders, or maybe he's just trying to remember the names of the ingredients. Look, he starts with a fried bread, not just any bread. A bread that looks like it came out of a war between a tortilla and a paratha. Then comes the meat, not beef, not chicken, just who knows what, but it tastes like I'm the best. He adds a mountain of ingredients we can't even name. Cornstarch, mystery veggies, herbs that seem to have been picked from the top of the Himalayas, or maybe just the backyard. And then there's red sauce that looks like blood, but is just flavor. And he mixes everything with a metal spoon, but with the strength of a boxer. His arm is on all or nothing mode. He stirs so hard the dish looks more beautiful than a Van Gogh painting. And then, the final touch. Red sauce. Sauce that looks like blood, but is just flavor. He pours it like a ritual. Then onion, cilantro, lemon, all with the precision of a surgeon. But the best part? He does it all while staring at the customer like he's saying, "You're going to eat this, or you're going to cry." And when they key, he finishes. He hands over the plate like it's a trophy. And us? We eat. And then we feel the urge to become a chef too, or at least buy a jar of sauce for the fridge. But the best part? He uses banana leaves as plates. Because seriously, who needs plastic when you can use nature? And he has a newspaper on the counter, maybe to read while waiting for orders. Or maybe he's just trying to remember the names of the ingredients. Have you ever seen someone cook with such seriousness that it feels like they're preparing a ritual of initiation? This guy is the master of the Kathy roll, or what's left after the end of the world. And look, he doesn't just make a dish. He creates an experience, a masterpiece, an act of resistance against processed food. And yes, he uses banana leaves as plates, because if nature isn't reused, who will be? If you want to eat something that looks like abstract art and tastes like life, go there. But beware, you might get addicted. And don't be surprised if your kid starts imitating him at dinner. So, have you eaten anything like this before? Where you live, is there a place like this? Let me know in the comments. And if you liked it, like, share, and follow. Because I'll keep showing the world my way. With hunger, humor, and lots of spice. Until next time, with more food, more life, and more stories that seem straight out of a movie. And remember, the best food is the one that makes you laugh before you eat. See you soon.